Well, it's Thursday morning, July 20, or July. Gee whiz. All right, let's get in drive. Now, it's Thursday morning, May 22nd, and we are just pulling out of the campground, the Best Western in Shelby, Montana. Trails West, I believe it's called. And we are headed across the border to Canada, hopefully to Canmore in Alberta. We get there early enough, we should be able to secure a site with water and electric. No dumping. So it's 7:30 in the morning and we're good to go. So away we go. So the frost is starting to melt on the truck. We woke up to what, 32 degrees this morning, and we had frost on the pumpkin. The grass was frozen. We had ice on the truck. It was pretty cold. And now we are, as we leave Big Sky Country, you look around and you know why they call it Big Sky Country. It's just, pan over to the left here and you see nothing but flatlands and mountains out in the distance. It is beautiful. I'm out west. Desolate, but beautiful. Okay, so we are 4 miles from the Canadian border. The town is called Sweetgrass, and that's where we're going to cross over, so we should be there in a few minutes. And I thought I'd just videotape the last of the United States before we hit Canada. And then once we hit Canada, not sure when our cell phones will go out of range, but I would think we probably have cell coverage for a couple, 2-3 hours anyway.
We shall see.
We shall see. Silos.
Yeah.
Leaving Montana. Canadian Customs, 800 feet. Loaded trucks must stop. Alright, we're going to turn the camera off so we don't get in trouble. Okay, so we just finished going through Canadian Customs. That took all of about
3 minutes.
3 minutes, maybe. Very nice. Got to remember to shut your engine off.
She said so you could hear her.
So I could hear her. All they did was check our passports, asked if how long we were going to be in Canada, what the purpose of the trip was. We said we were headed to Alaska. How long are you going to be in Canada? We said probably 5 to 6 days to drive through. And
Asked if everything we had was going to go through.
Yeah, asked if everything we had was going to go through. We weren't leaving anything.
Didn't even look at the dog.
No questions about the dog or anything. Perfect. So there's so much conversation on the RVing to Alaska Facebook page about border crossings, and that could not have been any easier.
Guess all depends.
Asked about handguns, asked if we had handguns, long guns, shotguns,
Right.
ammunition. We said nope, and that was it.
Didn't even ask about chicken, eggs.
So it's 12:19. We are just entering Calgary. Wish I'd turned this thing on when we were back a little bit, because it's huge. I mean, it's like a big city. Looks like Metropolis. Corey said we hadn't seen a city that big since Nashville. And we said that to Kathy.
Kathy said to the group, "Yep, once we get past this easy sailing."
Once Kathy said to us in response to the Nashville comment that now we won't see another big city until we get to Anchorage, which is hard to believe because we won't be in Anchorage for probably 10 days.
Longer than that.
Oh my. Well, I guess maybe we're going to start to hit wilderness. We're 3,700 feet in altitude. We just checked that a couple of minutes ago. So we're getting up there. All the way to our left, you can't see it on camera, but there's a mountain range all the way to our left, and it's covered with snow. So that's why we figured we were pretty high up. Okay, there's the snow-covered mountains that we were just talking about, and that we've turned into them. We're heading west. So quite a bit of snow up there. So we have been driving toward the Canadian Rockies most of the day, as you can see up ahead. There they are. Those must be the Three Sisters up there. What do you think?
Yes.
It's called Three Sisters. So we just got off the highway in Canmore in Alberta, and we're headed to the Wapiti campground. So I don't think we're very far. I think we're only about 5 miles or so from there. And it's kind of time for lunch. It's 10 minutes to 2. We've been driving since 7:30. And we're hungry and we're tired. So what a gorgeous, gorgeous landscape here. Elk calving season. Give them space. That's the flashing light that we just passed. We've not seen any elk just yet, but I'm sure they're out there.